Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. Just here to put down our cards for next week, which starts the 27th of July. So let's just have a little shuffle and pop down our card from the Faulkner deck and see what we've got coming up for next week. Okay, so our first card is the absolutely beautiful Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is all about your wishes. Your wishes coming through. This is true. This is a card of real happiness and joy, and you've been able to manifest what you want for yourself. So within the tarot, there are a couple of cards that talk about wishes coming true, and this is one of them. This often comes up for me because the tarot works with us all in slightly different ways. It often comes up to me when we're specifically talking about romance or love, for either yourself or your family, your kids, or a relationship, a romantic relationship. So this is a really lovely card for the beginning of the week, saying that our focus at the beginning of the week may be on our relationships. And it's funny because I was just having a very similar conversation to this in a different group that I'm in about relationships. You don't have to have a relationship with anybody else, like a romantic relationship. If you don't want one, then that's fine. But when these romance cards come up, it's almost like being able to feel that kind of love for yourself. Really being able to sort of love who you are, and all of that kind of thing. As in this same group, we're talking about romantic songs. So if you are a single person and you're kind of okay with being a single person, or maybe you're not okay with being a single person, these romantic songs are quite difficult, either because you think, oh, they don't really apply to me, or they bring up bad memories. But what this other person in the group was saying is that maybe look at that romantic song and imagine yourself saying those things to yourself. So having that kind of conversation with yourself where you talk about how much you love yourself. And I don't mean that in that up yourself way. So really, really interesting card for beginning of the week. It does talk about romance. If you're looking for romance, it's a good card. It's a good card for if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, it's a great card because it asks you to focus on your wishes for yourself, because they can come true. I'm just going to have excuse me, a shuffle of our Shadowlands. I've been doing these cards, using these cards for this is the last week of these cards being used, for the last 2 months, and I still want to call them Shadowscapes, which they're not. They are Shadowlands. So let me just have a little shuffle and put down our card from this lovely, quirky little deck and see what they've got for us today. Oops. Four of Wands. So this looks like being a pretty joyful week. Okay, so Four of Wands, fantastic. Four of Wands talks about happiness, talks about joy, talks about taking a break, talks about going on a trip. It talks about kind of happiness, celebrations, happy family life. You can see here the two little spider guys have got their little their castle, and that's presumably where they're living, and they're on this path together, and they're kind of in this protective energy over the castle. So really, really lovely card, the Four of Wands. I love the Four of Wands anyway. Four of Wands often comes up for things like marriages and stuff like that. So, you know, if it is something that you're thinking of, this is a good week to make progress with that kind of energy, that kind of, you know, planning a wedding, anything like that can make really good, strong progress. You keep focused on what is right for you, what you want, and your wishes, and you keep looking at those and imagining and being in that energy and feeling those good feelings, because that's what these cards are all about. Really lovely, you know, if you're looking to take a little break, if you're looking to spend a little bit of quality time with somebody, absolutely perfect. Lovely, lovely cards for this week. I'm just going to have a little I don't know, I was going to use Alice, but I'm kind of thinking maybe Nature's Whispers. Yeah, it's Nature's Whispers, I'm being told. So best I do what I'm told. I'm going to be upsetting my guides. Let's have a little look and see what we've got in the Nature's Whispers cards. I love these. These are just such beautiful cards. They really are lovely. Really gentle as well, you know. I think the Alice Oracle is great. Excuse me. But it definitely does pack a bit of a punch. And my guide's kind of saying to me that I want something a little bit more gentle this week. So let's have a look, have a shuffle and see what we can see. See what we've got. Oh, and that is why my guide was saying that to me, clearly, because Make-A-Wish is the card that we have. So I kind of don't really need to say too much more about those cards. So just go with it, you know. If you have a wish, make that wish, send it out. We had a new moon energy last Monday, so we've kind of come through that energy now, but absolutely no reason why you it's a great time to make a wish at the new moon, but you can make a wish anytime you want to. Try not to keep wishing for the same thing, because, you know, once you've asked for it, let it go, let them get on with it. Because if you keep asking for it, it's almost like you don't trust them, and then they kind of can't do it for you. Because if you don't trust them, you don't believe, why would it work? So really good idea to, if you feel the urge to keep wishing for the same thing, what I do, and, you know, feel free to use this if it works for you, is I just stop myself and I just go, thank you guys, I know you're on the case. And that really helps, because it allows me to do something that I feel I need to do, but it also doesn't send out the fact that I'm doubting that it's possible, because that's not an energy you want to send out. So I'm just going to put down a final card from Brian to see what he's got to say. To finish off our cards for next week. Here we go. So here's Brian saying, sorry, knocked the camera about. There we are. Good news is coming when you least expect it. Take everything offered to you. Grab it while you can. How often do we have that conversation with ourselves and go, oh, you know what, maybe not, maybe not now, maybe not today, maybe another time. Maybe this is not quite right for me. Brian's saying grab it while you can. So, you know what? You can do it at your own speed. You don't have to rush. You don't have to take everything and do it all in one go. But this is a card of opportunity that is coming in for us this week. So, you know what? Why not? Why not take advantage of the opportunities that are coming? Because this looks like a fantastic energy for the week. I will leave that with you for today, and I'll be back again during the week. I've got some unboxings to do. I'm really hoping to have some time to be able to do those this week, because I've got quite a few. and I should be able to bring those to you this week. I've also got that little pouch thing that I promised that I would open, and I still haven't done it. I will do that this week. That is on my list of things to do. So hopefully I should be able to get around to that. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like this sort of thing. And I will see you all very soon. Bye for now.